How pathetic can some people be?
If you work in a drive-thru, it's terrible because people talk down to you all day. They just treat you like you're stupid because you work in a drive-thru and you're clearly a dumb person. You can't do anything else with your life. You're dumb. You're an idiot, right? And like you can be as nice as can be to these people. Like I was very polite when I worked in the drive-thru. I'd be like, hey, here's your food. Have a great day. And they'd be like, thanks, idiot. Good luck with your baby. And I'm like, I don't have a baby. I don't know what that means. But it was the worst when like you would make a mistake in a drive-thru, people will lose their minds. It's insane how crazy they will go. Even when that mistake isn't your fault at all, right? Like I'm working at a drive-thru one time and a guy comes through, he orders his food, pulls up to the window, pays for it, and then drives away without his food. Okay? That is clearly not my fault, right? Like I made no implication the transaction was over. I was like, hey buddy, go and take off now. No. I didn't say anything. He just decided it was his time to go. And went, right? It's not over. I know you're very excited about that part, but it's not over. 15 minutes later, he comes back through the drive-thru, like very angry at me, and he pulls up at the window like, hey! I did not get my food! I was like, I know. You just left, buddy. Like, I thought it was funny, you know? But he was really upset, like it was my fault or something. He was like, how come you didn't, like, run after me or chase me down? I was like, oh, because I don't care enough to do that, right? Like, I work in a drive-thru. I clearly don't even care enough to chase my dreams. You know, what do you want from me right now? Yeah. Good luck with your baby, idiot. Have fun.
Dumbass of the day. 93.3 KZOZ.
Drive-thru worker won this battle. 2 women in Indiana wanted their McNuggets so badly at 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday. That they lunged through the drive-thru window. They pulled into the drive-thru complaining they hadn't received their chicken McNuggets from a previous order that they had placed.
So they came back.
They came back. Store manager said, well, sorry, you never ordered any nuggets. See, here's a copy of your receipt right here. No nuggets on that receipt.
I see. This has happened to me. You order something, and the dumbass that's taking your order, you talk too fast, and then they don't put it down. So they thought they ordered it because they did, but they didn't get charged for it.
We have no nuggets on this order right here. This is exactly what I would do if I was the manager. I'd be like, see, right here, it says so. Right here. See?
Well, they should have a copy of their receipt as well.
So they said, well, we want to put in an order for some new chicken McNuggets. Says, well, if you want to put in that order, what you're going to have to do is pull out the drive-thru, go back and wait in line with everybody else.
And then we're going to spit all over your nuggets.
And then you can place your order for your chicken McNuggets. Well, that really pissed her off.
Uh-huh.
Really made her angry.
I could see that.
That led to the women starting to honk their horn and beat on the drive-thru window before opening the drive-thru window and climbing into the drive-thru window.
I'm coming for my nuggets!
To attack the manager, knocking over a jug of tea and a cash register in the process.
You got to make a mess. You got to let them know that you were serious. Did they get their nuggets?
No nuggets.
They didn't order them.
They had to climb back out the drive-thru window and drive away.
Oh, they got back out?
Yeah, they got back out.
Are they on the lam?
One of them. I think only one of them. If 2 of them tried to go through the drive-thru window, that would be a big problem. You can actually see the video over on our Facebook page.
Now, were they like in an SUV where they were like at window level, or were they in a little car?
Get out of car, then use the ground as your platform to get into the window.
See, that'd be tough for me. I got short legs.
Yeah, but it'd be a lot tougher to go from car to window, I think. And create a bridge? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you just climb right out your window of your car and you walk right in.
It's like Brock Osweiler trying to fight at AJ Derby. It's
got to feed it in there.
It's like 6'7" going to 6'7". That's what you got to do.
Thread the needle.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But I'm not jumping off the ground and jumping through the drive-thru window either.
I'm not going through the drive-thru. They should have went to Carl's Jr. I had their chicken tenders. Oh my God,
they're amazing!
Those are amazing.
Restaurant quality.
That is amazing.
They're restaurant quality.
Really good.
Yeah. It's like, in fact, I've been to restaurants that specialize in serving chicken. Like it's like, hey, they scream it from the mountaintops. Hey, come in here and watch our games. We serve chicken. And the chicken tenders are better at Carl's Jr. Than they are
seasoning,
at the place that has
moist,
lots of TVs.
Juicy chicken.
Yes.
And it's real chicken breast. It's not like a nugget where you bite into it and it looks like, God, what happened to this thing?
Or in Jared's cook instances, a chicken head.
Right. So nobody was hurt in this altercation except for a pot of tea and a cash register?
Yes, cash register and a jug of tea was knocked over.
And so did these women,
And it kind of ruined the party for everybody else behind them in the drive-thru because, you pull up there, you're like, what's taking so long? Sorry, somebody just jumped through the drive-thru window.
Dude, that would have been awesome.
Knocked a jug of tea over on our cash register.
Would have got out of my car.
Give us a few minutes, okay?
Yeah, there is a video of this, right, that you posted?
Yes.
Whoever the person is in the car behind him, very lame, all right? If I was there, I would have got out of my car. I would have went over with the video rolling and videotaped inside what was going on. This person, very lazy.
People don't have your journalistic integrity.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
I know. Obviously very lazy because they're in a drive-thru and didn't even get out of the car. But at least we thank them for giving us. By the way, it looks like the woman that came through the drive-thru.
Are you kidding me?
The woman that came through and went in through the drive-thru window, the upset customer. Yeah, it looks like she got the raw end of the stick here because in this video, it looks like she's getting her ass beat. Yeah.
Well, you leave yourself in a vulnerable position when you're stuck in a drive-thru window. You're like, oh, you didn't think that one through. I don't care how bad or how passionate you were about those chicken McNuggets. You just didn't think that one through.
I know you had a friend that always used to do spitwads, right?
Yeah.
And probably worse.
Yes.
And probably that is PG.
I remember one time I went through the drive-thru and I was driving because I was the sober one. And
it's always the worst, too, when you're sober and the driver and then your jackass friends behind you. And it's like, dude, this is my car, my license plate.
My friend actually reached over me, took a lit cigarette and threw it in the window as we were driving away. I'm like, what are you doing? Do you think we'll ever be able to come back here again?
I'm starting to understand why the McDonald's worker beat the hell out of this chick trying to get out. Because it's like, all right, now you're in my territory. I've been dealing with this crap for years.
That's like a 6-year-old who's never got to hit a piñata before, getting the opportunity to hit a piñata when somebody's stuck in the drive-thru window. You're like, all right, you want to do this? You're stuck in the window? Bam, 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 bam.
Threw a lit cigarette in. Now, this is after you got the food, right? I mean, they're not that stupid.
Yes, it was after we got the food. And, but it was, late night, of course.
Was the drive-thru worker being a jerk or something? Were they being cocky?
No.
Did they have an attitude?
Not at all.
There was no reason for this.
Not at all.
Unintentional. Just throwing a cigarette at somebody.
I kind of started the ballyhoo, though. Because what I did is I had electrical tape. And what I did when we pulled up to the drive-thru window, it was closed. So what I did, it was one of those windows that opens out like a French doors.
I taped it shut.
And I took the electrical tape and taped it shut. So
see, that's a funny prank. Nobody gets hurt in that. Everybody gets a laugh.
So they have that thing. There's like a button where they put their hip on.
Yes, and it pushes it open.
It pushes open, and the guy keeps like putting his hip on. And I was like, dude, is he ever going to use his hand to hit that button?
Like, dude, why are you humping this window sill, bro?
And then I said, hey, well, let me get that for you. And I ripped the piece of tape off, and it flung open. He's like, oh, that's weird. That's never happened before. I was like, yeah, sorry about that. He gives me the food, and then my friend throws a cigarette at him.
Oh, God. That is just so trashy. This is
terrible.
Where did you grow up? King County?
Terrible people.
543-3693. It's confession time. It's drive-through confessions.
Go to the Jack in the Box by the airport in Seattle for the unhappiest workers in the world.
We're sitting here talking about this, and I'm thinking, God, there's got to be somebody who just has worked at fast food restaurants or it currently works at a drive-through who just, this probably boils their blood a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if that would have happened to me. If like somebody would have threw a cigarette at me,
I might run out. You probably wouldn't.
I would just quit the job.
You know me. I'm gonna.
I know you're a firecracker.
I'm gonna try to kill him.
You're gonna attempt to. I don't know if you're going to.
Yeah. Number one, I have to catch them, and their car's probably faster than my 29-inch inseam legs.
Yes.
So I'm probably not gonna get there very fast. But damn it, I'm gonna be running out. I'm gonna be throwing cheeseburgers at them.
Have you ever
whatever
seen Jeremy
I can get my hands on?
Rage run, and it's like the best thing in the world. Jeremy rage running is like the funniest thing in the world because especially if you've got a little bit longer gait than him and you can keep him at bay because he'll just continue to chase you and continue to chase you.
And the thing is,
and he's like, "Hey, get back here! Get back here!"
I know at the time, I know right now how stupid I look and I shouldn't do that, but there's something that just snaps inside of me and I can't control it.
I gotta get video of you rage running sometime.
We're talking about drive-through confessions right now. We got a guy that wanted to weigh in. Go ahead.
When we were teenagers, we got pissed off at the local Burger King. I don't remember why, but we went back at night, and the sliding drive-through window door, it was one of the sliding ones, not the kind that opened out. We filled up that rail with surfboard resin, and it dried overnight. And the next day, we cruised by to see what was happening, and they had workers there trying to chisel out the resin that had dried.
Did you put it in the track?
In the track, yeah, it was in the track.
Way better than electrical tape.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.